Hey, welcome back to the channel. Man, we got a crazy video for you today. I am so excited about it. In front of you, you have a Rosecraft French Broad Jack. Underneath that is a GEC Texas Rose Coke bottle knife. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to look at these two absolutely beautiful knives, but we're going to compare them to each other. Who will win? Which is the better knife? The answer may surprise you. If you'd like to see more about that, check out the video. Alrighty, this is going to be exciting, isn't it? But first, we have to get the formalities out of the way. So I'd like to say welcome back and hi to all my American viewers, and for my foreign viewers, uh, bonjour, provet, guten tag, hola, and ciao. And today, just for the uninitiated, we'll talk about it briefly. This is GEC, Great Eastern Cutlery, company formed in 2006 to produce high quality traditional knives in a knife that you can use to measure any other knife up to see what the quality is like. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take this GEC, we're going to put this Rosecraft knife up to it, and we're going to see how they compare in quality. This knife right here is the competitor. It's a French broad jack, really cool design, new design from Rosecraft. If you're not familiar with Rosecraft, they're a company started in 2021 in Maryville, Tennessee. And I'm telling you what, guys, this is the most impressive knife I've held all year. And they produce their knives currently in China. But the future, I think they want to move production to the United States. So we'll see. But at any rate, it's going to be an interesting face-off. So I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I'm going to enjoy it. Okay, to start, why don't we look at the outsides of the knives? So here you can see a mirror polish, and you can see the camera. It's a really good mirror polish on this. Could be deeper, but this is pretty dang good. Pretty good mirror polish. One of the best I've seen in a while. You have genuine bone here that is smooth and polished. If you look at the shield, I don't know whether you can tell, but it dips down there. So there's a little dip where the shield is. Most of the time, we're checking for transitions. It's not really a transition problem. It's just how they chose to do it. And I think maybe because of finishing. So when they finish the bone, they're not scraping the shield on there. And then it's a little rose shield. Pretty cool. Transitions all around are good. I'll tell you that right now. Um, little tiny bit of bobble right there. Not much. Nothing to write home about. On the back side, you have brushed stainless finish. I think you can see that right there. So it's not mirror polished all the way around. Beautiful rounds on it. Look how square the end of the back spring is right there. When it terminates, just perfect. Pretty good centering. Not dead center, but pretty close to dead center. Pretty nice. Just pretty much perfection there. And let's look at the Rosecraft now. Okay, this is the French Broad Jack from Rosecraft. It's called an apple uh, red. Beautifully finished bone on here. No transition problems on the shield whatsoever. It's flush to the scales of the knife. You can see the pins are all the same size and perfect. They've been polished. You can see the polish in them. You see a nice deep polish. These are actually I would call that brush stainless, highly polished brush stainless finish on that. We'll look at the back. Just perfect. You can see, snap in, maybe you can see. Okay, so you can see like a little line right here. That is not a gap. No light comes through there. That's caused from differential height in the smoothing process. And I think that's accentuated because you have stainless steel liners here. Look at how smooth those transitions are right there. Just amazing. Really nice. Let's see if I can get this in. You can see how square the termination point of the back spring is right there, where it wraps around. Pretty nice job. Nice, smooth, high polished bone. Very attractive. That's amazing. That is amazing. Look at that. So you have a good polish there. Look at that. I guess you would call that a mirror polish. I don't know. I see some lines in there, so I call it a high polish. But I guess it is mirror polished. Let me wipe it off again for you. See that? It's a high polish, but I don't believe it's as good as the GEC. But they're close, guys. On the outside, what a phenomenal job Rosecraft did on this knife right here. And the price point is vastly different between these two knives. All right, so let's go ahead and open them up. And you have Yellow Rose of Texas right there. So it's going to be hard to get this in because of the reflection is so deep. It keeps wanting to focus on the stuff behind me. Just beautiful job on there. Swedges, perfect. Really nice, clean long pull on there. Look how clean that long pull is. And this is a Northfield stamped unexcelled GEC. So Northfield is a premium brand. Snap in. Goodness gracious. I'm sorry, guys. The polish is so high on here. It's just hard to get close on it. Look at that. Hard to even take a picture of it. All right. Let's see on the tang. You can see some stamp marks on the tang right there. It is cleaned up. And down inside, you get, I call that high finish on there. You can see some, it's not a mirror finish on the back of the back spring, but it's pretty good. It's better than a case for sure. Really nice, really nice. I'm going to shut this blade because it's really sharp too, and I don't want to cut myself. All right. Let's take a look at the Rosecraft. All right. Get my fingerprints off real quick. And you see it's a brushed finish on the Rosecraft. Awesome swedge right there. See that? Nice Warncliffe design. There's the stamp. Rosecraft blades. D2 steel. Really nice. Look at the tang real quick. And here you can see the tang's a little more cleaned up than the GEC. See that? Almost mirror polished. Very close if it's not. And it is mirror polished inside. Impressive. Just very impressive. All right, guys. What do you think? I'd have to give this to GEC, but I don't think Rosecraft should feel bad. It's one of the things I was excited to do about the video, is just highlight the fact that that's a $40 knife, that's a $140 knife that you'll pay a lot more for. The GEC is an American manufacturer, and that's a lot of points there, right? You want to support American manufacturing, and I love GEC knives. I think they're probably the best knife overall, best knife, traditional knife maker in the world today. And that's why the results of this Rosecraft blade is phenomenal, right? Because it measures up pretty well, didn't you think? Watching the video that this thing overall measures up. I mean, they're not completely equal knives, and I just think this knife is phenomenal for the price range that you get. And you know, it's a Chinese produced knife, but it's a really high quality Chinese produced knife, and just, you know, fantastic work on this knife. It's amazing this knife could come so close to that GEC at the price point that this knife is. Just phenomenal. And it's a really attractive new design. So that's where I come down. Let me know, what do you think? I think the GEC is a better knife than the Rosecraft. And I think the Rosecraft is really, really close to it. But, you know, there's things about the Rosecraft. They use D2 steel, 1095. So if you base it on the steel, this is a more premium steel. But otherwise, I think, you know, because this is a deep mirror polish on this knife, a lot more work went into it. And just the cuts, the precision, the tolerances, all of that is a lot more. And let me show you just real quick. There's the centering on the Rosecraft, dead center. Just, I don't know. I think they're close. I think I'd have to give it to the GEC. I'm not a GEC fanboy either, but it just amazes me that they're close together at all. So let me know what you think, which one you think is a better knife. And I appreciate you guys for checking in. Bye.